Avdiivka, Nancy, is laid right at the feet of recalcitrant congressmen and women in Washington. That's why it happened. And unfortunately, I think we're going to be reporting more terrain losses here. I fully expect this to happen until June or July. I expect Russian advances at least that long, because when Congress deigns finally to turn the switch back on, it's going to take weeks. And I mean 4, 6, 8, 10 weeks to get these needed shells back to the Ukrainian front, where first stop is the reserves, right? The first stop for these incoming pallets of shells are to resupply the strategic reserves, right? And those exist. What happens if Russia finally discovers their General Grant? What happens if Russia finally does pull its head out and conduct a large-scale, successful ground maneuver operation? You know, unfortunately, those reserves are more important than the shells that would be sent to the front. So, we haven't seen the end of the deleterious effects of Washington here. And, that's it's maddening, but that's the way it is.
Yeah, it is absolutely enraging that, that what should have been a faucet going full stream, um, dried to a trickle and will have to be amped back up. And while sanctions seem to have diminished Russia's capabilities to develop enhanced weapons, they're still able to manufacture the basics. And we continue reading about the Iranian drones that they're still able to acquire. And I think recently I heard that perhaps the artillery shells from North Korea, they had a big batch, but perhaps those are maybe not frozen, but there's a pause in that supply. And I did see you post earlier about um, Chinese equipment that Ukraine had captured from Russia. And I was curious to hear